You must ruthlessly eliminate hurry from your life. Greetings, everyone. This is Dr. Gary, and this is your Shepherd's Leadership Insight of the Day. Unhurrying your life. We tend to read biographies as material to learn about a person's life so that we can emulate their life habits of success. We focus on what the person did daily. What materials did they read? What was their attitudes regarding certain life rhythms? If we are smart, we will attempt to incorporate those lessons into our daily rhythms for greater impact. Here's the weird truth that we must come to terms with. Very few of Christ's followers ever read the Gospels with an eye of learning habits and rhythms for greater impact in our daily habits. We tend to look at the Gospels as a collection of cute, interesting stories, or daily pick-me-ups, or theological gold mines to unearth. These thoughts are not all bad, but we're missing the forest for the trees. The Gospels are biographies. I believe it could be argued that these stories about the details of Christ's life have as much to teach us about the life in the kingdom as his teachings or miracles or major stories of death and resurrection. Jesus' life rhythms of details of his lifestyle have come to be called spiritual disciplines. That language is not found in the New Testament. Honestly, there are pros and cons to that phrase. Most people have a negative idea regarding spiritual disciplines. However, they are habits of your mind and body. Mind-body disciplines could be the new title, perhaps. In our hedonistic culture, this concept has even greater negative connotations for most people. This has led to the decline of spiritual disciplines on any level in the modern Western church culture. Perhaps spiritual practices would be the better phrase for our modern time, since Jesus emphasized it in the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 5, 19 and 7 and 24. Whatever you choose to call them, these habits, practices, spiritual disciplines, are how we follow Jesus. So let's be clear about that. Let's don't get hung up or get lost on titles. How we adopt his lifestyle is what's important. How we create space for emotional health and spiritual health. These make up the trellis. The trellis is not neat rows that allow for the vine to grow tall and straight. A trellis allows the vine to grow at their pace and their way. Add to this growing agricultural tips that allow for the best possible harvest. Unlike other types of habits, the practices of Jesus aren't just exercises for your mind and body to grow their willpower muscle and cultivate character. They are far more. They are how we open our minds and bodies to a power far beyond our own and affect change. Dallas Willard defines spiritual disciplines as the disciplines and activities of the mind and body, purposefully undertaken to bring our personality and total being into effective cooperation with his divine order. They enable us more and more to live in a power that is, strictly speaking, beyond us, deriving from the spiritual realm itself. That's a powerful quote, powerful insights. Need to reflect upon that for a few moments. So that we're clear, Jesus doesn't command us to follow his practices. Jesus has not offered a lecture series for Saturday morning workshops on how to develop your own rule of life. Jesus simply became the example on how to do life. And then he says that if you are tired of doing life and desire rest for your souls, then come. Take up my easy yoke and copy the details of my life. Well, our time has come and gone again on another shortcast episode of these Shepherd's Insights. Thank you for being a part of this, and thank you in advance for sharing this on your social platform. We would be so grateful if you would do that to make others aware of this opportunity to grow in community as we reflect on these disciplines and habits of life. Until we can meet again, we bid you Godspeed. Bye for now.